Hey people, Downtown Fitness Group, Coach's Corner edition. I'm not driving, I'm at the house. A few weeks ago, I made a video called The Dark Night of the Soul. Talking about a particularly virulent strain of, what we know as trials and tribulations. But I'm going to ask the questions, particularly, what if you overcame? What if you're going through and then starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel and you're coming out the other side? What now? I will call this Dark Night of the Soul, what's next? Okay, now, a lot of us these days, I would say, are in some kind of dark night of the soul. Pre-pandemic, pandemic period, post-pandemic, and everything else that came with it. These have been a rough, I'd say 10 to 20 years for the world. It's been a particularly rough 10 to 20 years. And it's like each generation tends to have its own dark night of the soul collectively. They have this type of malaise. They have this type of pent-up frustration, anger, and sadness that tends to play out in many ways. Now, what's next? How do you rebuild? How do you grow? How do you reestablish what you were or what you thought you were before these things happened? Before the lockdowns, before the jab, before, sickness, disease, war, all of these things. For a lot of you, I would say, try to reconnect with who you are. Try to reconnect with family, friends. Try to reconnect with your religion if you have one. Try and, get that connection back. Reconnect with pastors, teachers, friends, whatever. A lot of us, even though we're going into 2023, are still in shock. Still in dismay and disbelief. Yes, these things happen. Yes, these things are bad. Yes, these things will put something on you to make you feel as if there's no hope. I'm here to tell you, yes, there is. There's always hope. I'm here to tell you, it's a brand new day. Each and every day that you're able to stand up and breathe air, that's a good day. Try to get through it on that point. That you will not allow failures, fear, the past to determine who you are, to determine your destiny, to determine how you look at life. A lot of things have changed for a lot of us. This is your opportunity. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your chance to start the rebuilding process, the healing process, to grow and to, once again, shine. You cannot allow circumstances to overtake you and to sink you and to destroy you. You just can't. A lot of us, we have family that are dependent on us. Children, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, taking care of parents, or even taking care of friends and other assorted family. What's next? Getting in touch with family and friends. What's next? Reestablishing lines of communication with the world. What's next? Stepping out in faith. Faith in yourself or whatever have you. Whatever it is. Over fear. What's next? Standing up and saying, I will not be defeated. I will not be silenced. I will not be moved. What's next? Being the example. Being the example to others. Being the example as how to live. How to deal with the trauma. How to deal with the stress. How to deal with the malaise. How to deal with the craziness. Because there's a lot of it going on these days. Now, you got the doom and gloomers out there who are in love with dystopian life. And they're cheering on the seeming destruction of this world. People, the world has always been a cold, dark, and brutal place. The wars and the rumors of wars, it's nothing new. The financial stuff, it ebbs and flows, depending on who's in charge at the time. And it goes further than just a U.S. president or any other president anywhere. This is not something that is just simple as voting, quote unquote, the right person in. This is all about, well, this is just the way things are. This is, this is the way of the world. This is what it is. Every day, people, you need to treat every day like it's a canvas. Treat every day like it's your art and you're able to make the best and to grow the best. Grow yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Build yourself. Put yourselves first. And what I mean by putting yourself first, I'm not talking about, being a cold, heartless so-and-so. I mean being aware enough that you put your needs and address those needs. What's next? Putting yourself out there. What's next? Casting off fear. What's next? Taking the lessons learned from the dark night of the soul. Now, in the original video, I had stated that I had a dark night of the soul that probably lasted almost 2 full years. Those of you who are going through it, I guarantee it's made a profound impact on you and how you live and how you see things. Like I said, I used to be this, goofy country boy, smiling and whistling throughout the day. Then, life, the dark night of the soul and the reality hit. I'm not so, happy-go-lucky. That's one of the things that you will find. You find a lot of wisdom. You find a lot of, hard luck lessons, hard learned wisdom, hard learned truths. It's not pretty, it's not fun. And you will come to be comfortable with the term, it is what it is. I used to hate that back in the day because I was always, just super pumped and always trying to find solutions for this and solutions for that. One, in this world, if you haven't found this out already, there's a lot of people who don't want their problem solved. They don't want solutions. They don't want anything. It's just that people are going to be what they are. Just as I said, every day is your opportunity to be more and be better. Every day is an opportunity to put your best foot forward, to use your life as a canvas, like you're doing a painting, and you make the best every day. Now, in closing, some may be going through this. I'd like to hear from you. I'm going to leave my email in the description because I don't want to be calling names just yet. But I would like to hear from you. I'd like to hear your situation and how it has changed you and affected you. The dark night of the soul is no joke. This here is real life. Now, for those of you who would like to work with me one-on-one, whether it's life coaching, personal training, nutritional coaching, or strength and conditioning coaching, we can get it done. It'll change your life, and you'll have fun doing it. Talk to you later.